Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondi Blue, and I am back for Love and Hip Hop Atlanta review. It was a lackluster episode to say the damn least. Okay, but before I get into the specifics, let's just holler at Scentbird, shall we? Yes! $14.95 subscription service for 8 milliliters. Okay, 0.257247, whatever that 0.2, whatever it might be. It's less than 3 ounces, but it is much bigger than your normal sample size of cologne or perfume. They have delicious scents, such as the one I'm wearing today, which is Tom Ford Black Orchid. And I just received the Velvet Orchid. So I'm very excited about it. I have the subscription service myself. If you are interested in it, because they do have the option for you to get 2 or 3 a month as well, check down below in my description box. Click on that link and go and sign up for your $14.95 subscription to Scentbird. Thank you very much. Now that my commercial is over, let's get into Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, you guys. So the episode started off with Mimi, okay? And Mimi didn't mean to get herself in the middle of this situation with Estelita and Stevie, but Stevie has got to do better. Okay, so she goes and talks to him, and of course he has the same old nonchalant, I know better attitude. You know, she need to be happy I took her up out the gutter. She need to be happy I'm even showing her attention. If she don't want to get on this bus and do what this bus coordinator is telling her to do, then I don't see it for her. I don't see it for her. I don't know, I don't know what you want me to do. Just a real asshole, okay? And Mimi is just like, he needs to do better because he has, 4 or 5 daughters, okay? And he treats women like absolute shit. She asked him if he slept with Erica. And he says no, he did not sleep with Erica, but he did not mind kind of leaving the question mark in the air for a second that made us think, well, wait a minute, goddammit, did he? Because he sounded like he was lying at first, but Stevie's smart that way, okay? And he's a trickster, little trickster music playing motherfucker, okay? I am just so not good with the way these men in the music industry, entertainment industry, period, love to use women as handkerchiefs that they can just sneeze on or ejaculate onto and then throw away. Like, it's very annoying to me. And plus, he feels ownership over a woman once he slept with her, especially if she signed a 5-year contract that gives him 30% of everything she does. Everything she does, okay? The bitch ain't doing nothing but taking pictures and getting her little checks from Instagram modeling. That nigga gets 30%, okay? She do a club appearance. She do an appearance at a motherfucking Denny's. That nigga get 30%. That is ridiculous. And he keeps talking about she has what it takes, but that's not what I saw this episode. We'll get into that further later, okay? Dime hasn't been feeling good, okay? She's living her new life. She's planning her wedding. She's still doing her music. Y'all know how Dime do, okay? She still got to do her music. Old country ass bitch. I love that girl, though. Anyway, she is obviously pregnant in the confessional. So this scene did not have that much of a dramatic effect because they're taking a pregnancy test and they're talking about how she might need to call her mom now that she's pregnant. And she is not on good terms with her mom at all, okay? Her mom gave her to the system, okay? Sent her away to, got her arrested or whatever and sent to juvie for a little while. And she's always resented her mama for that. But Dime was out here thinking she was grown. So her mama was trying to show her, bitch, if you grown, see how it feels to be locked up. They won't let you out. No, they won't let you out. Badass little girl, go sit the fuck down before they lock your ass back down. Dime, I hate that you feel like this because I feel like your mama really was trying to teach you a lesson and get you to be on the right track, okay? But you just stay bitter about this shit. But that's okay. You about to have a child of your own. You'll figure this out soon enough, hopefully. Because some of you women get out here and y'all have children and y'all still don't respect y'all mother's struggle. But she about to have a baby, so she gonna need her mama, especially since Sean just signed a deal to join somebody's team. So he's gonna be traveling somewhere, playing ball, doing something, making some damn money, okay? So she's gonna need the help, all right? And they look at the test and she's pregnant and we're all excited and happy for Dime. Congratulations, bitch, okay? Estelita brings Spice and Erica to meet because she think these girls, okay, can really talk to her and maybe they could, understand each other and understand each other's struggles and all of this, okay? She starts to explain how she feel like she got finagled, okay, and whopped upside the head with a dick by Stevie. That's what she was saying, so to speak. Okay, just saying how she signed this 5-year contract with this nigga and how he is never doing anything for her career, how he set her up for the okie doke. And Spice is just like, look, hold up. Did you have to walk 5 miles in the rain to go to school? I might be fucking the accent up, okay? Don't count on me for this one, okay? Did you have to do that? No, I know you didn't have to do that, okay? But I did, and that is why I am strong, and I believe in myself, and you should have never signed the contract, okay? And I felt the same way, Spice, but then Estelita went into it, okay? She went into it, and I'm sorry, I don't want to make fun, but you know I have to do it. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna make fun. I'm not gonna make fun because it's fucked up. Okay, it's really fucked up. In all actuality, it just really pissed me off, her story. She says that she was supposed to come to America when she was 18, but she ended up coming when she was 14 because she was gang raped by 5 men. Prior to that, her father had been giving her money since she was 5 years old for sexual favors, locking her in a bathroom, telling her that if you want this money, you're gonna have to work for it. So she has grown up being fucked over by men. She has grown up letting men control her mind. So as strong as she may be as a person to make it through all of that, she still may not have the tools to now change the course. To now say, okay, I'm noticing these same patterns. I don't need to mess with this. A lot of women don't realize sometimes they pick the same type of people over and over again, or they put themselves in the same situations that they were used to growing up because for some reason there's a comfort there. She has went through most of her life jumping from lily pad to lily pad, okay, with her body. That is what she's always used. And Stevie comes up to her selling her a dream, and she didn't have any other options, okay? One of 20 children out here stripping, doing the best she can to make it her whole life. She didn't have any other options, okay? And I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I understand why she fell for the okie doke. I really feel like Stevie really does have his moments where he's charismatic, and when you're with him alone, you might be getting all his attention, and it will make you feel special, especially if you're a woman that has always felt neglected by men. And somebody comes along and shows you attention and tell you they're gonna put you on a reality show and help you with your music career, bitch, you're going to do it, okay? So it kind of shuts Spice down for trying to say that she was making a dumb decision when really the pathology is there for her to get mind fucked by a nigga with a beefcake, okay? All right? And I forgot to mention that Stevie told Mimi that she came after his beefcake when she says that he's the one that showed up at her door at 3 a.m. offering a dick. Now, I personally know how perverted Stevie can be, so I believe that's the leader story, okay? I'm going to just tell you right now, either way, I'm not mad at her, okay? I'm not mad at anybody that has sex with Stevie. I'm mad at people that get pregnant for Stevie. I'm mad at people that think, Stevie's going to be a good man to them when Stevie's never been a good man to anybody. He can't give you that, okay? He cannot give you that. He can give you some controlling, great sex, okay? Some passionate arguments and some real good mind fuckery with the tongue. But once you learn the game, that shit is no longer, sparkling and dazzling anymore. You seeing it for the rusty shit that it is. Good dick and maybe some good music every now and again, but it ain't going to be coming from you, bitch. It's going to be coming from Faith Evans or somebody else from the Bad Boy Camp, bitch. Tokyo finally moved into her new place, bitch, okay? And she is in there putting it down for real. Eating stuffed bell peppers. Girl, I seen you making gumbo back there. I know that pot. Okay, look. Okay, so she cooking for her man Tobias because he is helping her move her things into her new place, okay? Now, he felt like she could have moved in with him, but she was like, oh, no, baby, I'm not trying to play house with you, okay? Now, I didn't know this, and I would have never guessed it, but Tokyo is a virgin, and she does not want to give up her vagina to anybody yet. She wants to do it when she's good and ready. It's not for religious reasons. She is not holding on to it until marriage. She's just not ready yet, okay? And whenever she's ready, she'll give it up to whoever that is, but she damn sure didn't want to play house and be a play wife to a nigga who ain't put no ring on it, okay? And I'm here for that, girl. You better have self-esteem and boundaries and morals and levels to this shit. I'm here for it, Tokyo. Look, before I came in the house, because we just came from the show, I was watching Tokyo on her Instagram. and she was selling the fuck out them weave products. She was getting her weave done. What's it called? The quick weave. She was getting her quick weave done, and she was selling the fuck out everything they was using. She was like, then you hit them with that, and then you roll up with this, and see right this is Jesus right here, and then you hit them with that. I was like, girl, you better fucking do it, okay? You better do it, all right? Now look, they had a conversation because she wanted to tell him about what happened with Ciara. And there was a moment where she asked him about Carly Red, and he said he knew her from around the way. And I'm like, do you mean from around the way on VH1, or do you mean around that ass? Okay, like let us know what you mean by that. All right, so there, I saw that. There's a question mark there. Okay, what's going on right there? But it's obvious that Tokyo's head is gone. She said that is her dude. Okay, they got a lot of fish in the sea. That fish is her fish, bitch. Okay, that's her man. All right. Okay, so there's no confusion, bitch. That is her man. So I can see there's gonna be some fidelity issues in Tokyo and Tobias' relationship. Okay, so Ciara and BK having them a nice little romantic moment. She has been so stressed out since she found out about Shooter and all of the children that he is bringing into the world while married to her. Okay, but she over here getting her feet massaged, and she said she has never had her feet massaged before. She was like, oh my God, I needed this so much, thank you. And I'm like, you mean to tell me you've been with that nigga for 8 years and he ain't never used them big ass arms to rub your feet? Really? This nigga might as well go ahead and get a license and go ahead and learn how to give massages and get paid for it the way I have him in here rubbing me. Okay, I don't know what's wrong if you don't ask, okay? And if a nigga want to massage you, there's a lot of other things he won't do for you, and that means y'all don't need to be together, okay? The least you could do is massage your bitch feet, okay? That's all I'm saying. They're having a conversation where she's telling him everything that's been going on, and BK, with his questionable texture hair, doesn't understand why she's worrying about Shooter and his children. And I'm like, well, first of all, they still married. Second of all, it's only been a year. Third of all, he had the children during the time that they were together. Yeah, I would say that's cause for concern, bitch. I'm not saying you should be giving it all your tears, but I would definitely feel some type of way. It's still an open wound, but that's why I feel like she needs to back up off of him. And as much as he keep questioning if he's gonna be a rebound guy, my nigga, why don't you give it 50 feet so she could figure it out? Okay, you know what I'm saying? He wants to know when a divorce is gonna be final. And I'm like, I wish this bitch learned how to say finalize while y'all have this scene, because Lord knows sometimes the vocabulary that Ciara exhibits makes me feel like whatever school system she went to failed her. But you know what? That's okay, baby. Okay, you still own your business and I respect that. All right, bundles on top of bundles, bitch. So Mimi and her boots tie are having a pop-up shop event. I couldn't tell you what them hoes was selling. All I know is they cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mimi's always been very pretty, but the Latai chick is super duper cute, okay? So Dime comes through, and she has a music video that she's about to tape, and she invited everybody to come out, including Carly and Tokyo Tony. But they looking around, and we missing a few people. Where's Ciara? And this is when Carly and Tokyo kind of give them the information about the new lives that Shooter brought into their family that she didn't know about. And everybody's like, oh Lord, that sounds terrible, Jesus. What's going on with Melissa? And that's when Carly is like, well, I wouldn't have invited her to a Mimi Tai event. That would have been inappropriate. And I'm like, bitch, since when you care about being appropriate? Look at you growing. All right, I'm happy. Look, I'm not gonna knock you down, Carly. I'm glad that you felt like this wasn't a moment for that shit. Thank you, girl. I appreciate that. It looks like Carly might actually have a storyline of her own that doesn't include a fake man. Okay, look, I'm interested, bitch. I am all eyes and ears. It's been a long time since she had a real storyline. I mean, I feel like all of them have been fake relationships that she has just so she could be on this show. And then she have these little side, comment fights, arguments with other women on the show so she can stay on the show. But she's basically just a bone carrier that has done very well at her job over the years. I mean, she might be annoying, but I definitely like her more than Sheree's bone carrying ass. And Mimi says that it's not an issue between her and Melissa. They're cordial and it's fine. And she keeps saying that, but her energy tells me that that's not the truth. And Dime picked up on that too. Now Dime is getting married and wants to invite all of the posse to the wedding, but now she don't know if she can do that because two of her close friends have beefage. So she's going to try to get this together and make this better at her video shoot. And I don't know why, bitch. And Mimi, you knew she was going to do it, so don't act surprised later, all right? So Erica and Estelita are working out for the Jazzy Faye boot camp. And Lord, I cannot stand to see somebody that look like they could barely walk sitting real comfortable in workout clothes while everybody else just so happens to be all women or in tights on the floor working out. Like, something about that picture just bothered me, okay? I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there like that. But I still love you, Jazzy Faye, okay? All right, so Tommy stayed in the locker room drinking while Erica and Estelita were out there doing the physical boot camp, part. Working out, doing ab exercises, and trying to get your stamina up because you can't go back and forth for 45 minutes on the stage sweating your ass off like Whitney Houston and thinking that you're going to still be able to sing. So you have to get, your cardio up. You got to be able to do a little something in order to get on stage and perform for at least 30 minutes. Sometimes when I stand up doing videos, I be out of breath like a motherfucker, okay? And I work out a little bit. I done started back. And I'm getting really back into it. That's why some of y'all say like I was losing weight. I was like, oh, bitch, it's working. But he was trying to get them together. So Tommy comes out when they start to work on the vocals, okay? We got to hear what's going on with you guys. And of course, Erica is hiding the fact that she has insecurities about her voice with overzealousness and super duper lame performance. Like, bitch, stop. Okay, stop it, please. Please don't. Just sing it straight so she can know how bad you are so we can work from there. Then we go to Estelita. Whoa. Yeah, I'm with Tommy, bitch. You need to do something else. You need to just hold a card at boxing games. Maybe you can be a Price is Right girl. I don't know. But I don't think singing is the name of the game for you. Okay, there are other things that voluptuous women can do. Bitch, get on the cover of Sports Illustrated. Okay? I don't even know what else to tell you, bitch. All I know is for you to be trying to be a singer, talking about nobody believes in me, you never took any lessons? Like, really? Okay. All right. We move on to Tommy, who might be slightly drunk, but was able to hit her notes better than the other two bitches, okay? After it's all said and done, they have a conversation about Stevie and about how he consistently and forever is fucking over every female that puts her trust in him to help them with their career. And Tommy really hopes that Estelita can figure this all out. Erica says that she's going to go with her to meet with Stevie, okay? Because we really have to iron this out, and she's going to have her back. And I'm just like, girl, you keep saying that, but we going to see, bitch. 5-year contract, 30%, girl. You still should have never signed that. I agree with Spice, okay? So Ciara was just about to call Shooter and go off on him about having children in their marriage and then never telling her about it. But then she gets the phone call from a friend of hers that lets her know that Shooter just lost his 21-year-old son to gun violence over some dumbass argument. And now she can't be mad at him because the boy was in her life for the 8 years that they were together, since he was a teenager, and she's feeling some type of way as well. So having to push down her emotions to be there for him is what she really had to do. And, they showed us the funeral and how upset everybody was and all of the siblings that were obviously upset. It's just really sad, you guys. Like, I don't even want to get into it because it's such a deep, profound issue about the gun violence and how young kids just let these pesky, petty fucking arguments take somebody's life. And no matter what, it's not worth it. No matter what, it's not worth it. It's not worth it for you because now you have somebody's blood, somebody's life as taking a piece away from your soul. As far as I'm concerned, you take somebody's life, you taking away a piece of your soul. It is what it is. Whether you want to live with that or not, whether you want to believe that or not, you're going to see that boy's face at night. You're going to see that boy's face when you close your eyes, okay? It's just the realism of the situation, okay? I'm more than sure, okay? And not only that, but you could possibly spend the rest of your life in jail for killing him. Over what? Over what? An argument? Like, it's just so stupid, and it happens so often. So often, these young men and some of these young women are ready to take somebody's life over the dumbest shit. Like they have no value for what it is to actually be a breathing, living human being that deserves the right to go through life without having somebody try to kill them when they haven't tried to kill them first. Okay? Like, I'm just saying, it's so sad, y'all. Y'all, I don't know why for Dime video shoot they had to show us her throwing up in the bathroom. I don't know why we had to see that. You know, we could have just saw her walking out the bathroom and saying in the confessional that she had been throwing up, but she was a professional, okay, and she still had to get it done no matter what was going on. Pregnancy, feeling bad. I am a professional, okay, bitch. You better go ahead and do that video, bitch. Okay, she's still trying to get that work in before she really starts showing. Remind you of somebody? Okay, Mimi, Ty, and Tokyo come through, call it, couldn't make it. And then Melissa shows up. And Mimi is pissed off. And this is when I go back to, so if you're not mad, if you and Melissa don't really have beef, why are you upset? Okay, now the argument they proceeded to have was very confusing to me because Ty seems to have a problem with Melissa being there. Melissa and Mimi are hell-bent on being nonchalant about said relationship. Mimi's standpoint is that they were friends, they were cool, but they did sleep together, and that is obvious. But she doesn't want to be friends with Melissa. But she's arguing with Ty about how appropriate it is for them to be friends or to be cool. Because Ty is just saying, I'm uncomfortable with it. And Tokyo understands this because they've had sex. Now, Melissa's ass is one of these women that I've come into contact with. They're so damn full of themselves that they don't like to take responsibility for them and their shadiness is what I'm going to call it, okay? Because in real life, you're not just friends, Melissa. In real life, you did have strong feelings for Mimi, and it was quite obvious. Even though you tried to act like you didn't have feelings for her because your ego always kicks in, it's very obvious that you felt some type of way when she stopped talking to you. And Mimi, it's obvious that you had some type of feelings for Melissa because you still mad about the shit, okay? So they were going back and forth, and Ty is just trying to let them know, look, bitch, I'm not comfortable with this shit, okay? Because if me and Mimi weren't together, Melissa, you would try to fuck her. You would try to be with her. You would want to be with her. So no, y'all are not just friends, okay? But Tokyo gets Melissa to walk off, and Mimi and Ty kind of go back and forth, and now Mimi's mad at Ty walking off, you know, you're full of shit. You're full of shit, you know. It's like, Mimi, you're full of shit, bitch. Pick one. Either you friends with her, you don't want to be friends with her, y'all cordial, y'all not cordial. What the fuck are we arguing about right now if you don't even care about being cool with Melissa? Like, I don't even understand. So Tokyo was worried about Sierra because she hadn't talked to her in a couple of days. So she went over to her place to talk to her. And she was telling her about, you know, Shooter's son dying and how hard it's been for her and how BK has been being very supportive. Also, how she offered to pay for the son's repast, and she did pay for it, but Shooter has been pushing her away and not really talking to her. And I know he's going through shit, but it made me feel like he was just using her, and that kind of made me mad. Like, that really made me mad to think that you would take her money, you know, even though this is something that happened that's terrible in y'all family, I still feel like you were taking her money and then pushing her to the side, which is a reflection of how you were already kind of treating her before. Like getting bitches to work in her shop so that you can fuck them and all of that type of stuff. Like, he got Mariah that job with Sierra and then started sleeping with her. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if he was sleeping with her before that. So it just seems like he's always been a user, even though she says that Shooter came up, you know, from the bottom with her. They were sleeping on the floor together. I still feel like niggas see grind. And like, are y'all off the floor because of him or because of you? You know what I'm saying? Or because it could be for both of y'all, but I just saw something that I did not like. But Tokyo was definitely there for Sierra, because, you know, she was just real emotional and crying, and I felt bad for her because it's obvious that she's going through a lot, okay? So Stevie is in his studio having rehearsal with Brittany. I forgot Brittany's last name, but Brittany was on Rick Ross' show Signed, and I did not like her on that show because I felt like the only reason she was getting as far as she got was because she was sexual and she gave them a certain look. Big ass, small waist, long weave, medium to light skin. She was giving them the same old basic bitch, I'll fuck you for a record vibe. And Rick Ross was eating that shit up, and it disgusted me. And the Dream, who was supposed to be all hard and shit and trying to be the one that really was picking out a good artist and be all difficult with everybody, he was doing some of the same things, like passing her through because he was attracted to her as well. And that's why I didn't really like that show, and I didn't watch it after only watching a couple of episodes where I felt like they passed up on women who had really great vocals because they didn't give off the same sexual energy as this Britney girl did. But apparently she's been in social media arguing with people before. She's trying to be seen, and that was very clear in this scene. Okay, she's up there performing a song that sounds a lot like a Mary J. Blige song, and she does have reasonable vocals, and she can spit a rhyme or two. I'm not saying she's absent of any talent. I'm just saying she doesn't lead with her talent. She leads with her sexuality and lets the talent fall behind her. So the girls who might have more talents don't really get it because they're not leading with their vagina first. Okay, I'm just telling you the vibe I got. I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, I'll take that hit. But no, that's the feel I got. Okay, and her being there with Stevie only added more to me feeling that way. So when Erica and Estelita come in and see what's going on, Estelita's like, really, Stevie? I came here to talk to you. So are we gonna talk or not? Because if you're not gonna step up and do what you say you were gonna do, we're not gonna work together no more. And that's it. And Stevie is like, you need to be patient. You need to wait. The same shit he was telling Jocelyn. But now he's asking Britney, was it hard for you? I mean, didn't it take you a while? And she's like, yes, it took me a long time and a lot of hard work, and I wasn't fucking nobody to get to the top. And Erica was like, don't pay her no mind. She's telling on herself right now. And I'm like, you was definitely giving I would fuck Rick Ross for a good music contract and a Kanye beat. Bitch, you was definitely giving off I would fuck you for a track vibe. So how you gonna come in here right now trying to slut shame Estelita like you know her life like that? I didn't like that. Even though Estelita did sleep with him and all of that. Like, bitch, why are you speaking about that? We don't know you on this show. What the fuck? Like, you just trying to be seen. So Erica jumped in and was like, you and that yeast infection on your face and them shoes that's eating through the ground, bitch. Don't make me dust your dumb ass up in here, okay? So then it turned kind of, altercational. So they had to separate them. And of course, Stevie is like, why y'all doing all this? And it's like, you knew this was gonna happen. There's nothing that Stevie likes more than to have women fighting and arguing over his beefcake, even though that's not what it was about. Okay, bitch? Anyway, I hope I made this boring ass episode entertaining for you in this review. So please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Care Bear share, shake them tits, shake them tits, shake them tits. Okay? Please don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, hit the notification bell so you can know when I put up videos. Because some of y'all asked me to talk about things and y'all didn't see that I put up a new Bondi Blue show where I talked about Emily and Fab and Tamar being bald-headed and who be Beyonce and Craig Mack being in a cult. I talked about some things in that video, so y'all check that out if y'all didn't see it. Real Housewives of Atlanta and Potomac should be up by now. I love you guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. Have a good week. I'll see you for Black Ink Crew.